Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you for joining, or welcome for the first time. Thank you so much. So we are reacting to another band Maid song. Yay! And it is a song and the music video as well. It's called Influencer. So I'm intrigued. Mm, mm, mm. I'm very much intrigued by this. Right, let me just sort the levels out. I don't want to deafen people if it's too loud. There we go. Hey. Wow. Woo. Wow.
Keep it like ね好きになっちゃうじゃん Surrender
Wow. That was great. Look at that. Oh wow. Okay. I lost my words, guys. I was like, I stuttered. But wow, that was really different from the other ones. I feel like all their songs are pretty different, but this one was really different, especially like the way it was sang and that was very classical. There was a lot of classical elements, I guess, just with that bit. Wow. I love that bit. And she was rapping as well. Like there was a bit of rap going on in there. Like there was a lot going on. We had a guitar solo. We had a bass solo going on. It was so good. I really loved it. At the start, it was very choppy and like do 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 do. It was almost like marching, like you know, like an influencer, like following the masses. And I feel like this song is very much about, you know, the influencer nature and how like, I guess that industry of like always wanting to be at the top, you know, this fight, this competition, this this needing to know people and know this person, always looking for likes. You know, she said something about crying, like fake crying, like, you know, all of this kind of holding up a fake facade in order to maintain something, and the battle with that. And also, I feel like what really spoke on that, what they were talking about, was like the setting. You know, what's a good like depiction of where they're at? Like this, like there's a whole mountain, and the location they picked is great because it's like the mountain, even though it's like man-made as well. It's not actually a mountain, is it? It looks like something like they're in a dam, aren't they? Yeah, they're in a dam. That's interesting. So they're in a dam where the water's kept in this enclosed space. It's not let free. You know, you could argue. But and then it's kind of like mountainous as well. So it's like, but it's going up these steps. See how see how these are like, oh God, where is it? Come on. Okay, it's just loading. I don't know what's going on. But you see how these steps are like, okay, something's going on with my Wi-Fi, guys. Okay, see how here it's kind of like steps, and it's almost like what she was saying, reach to the top, but it's like a mountain you have to climb. It's like it's an effort to climb up these constructed walls, you know, deep. I feel like they always have so many subliminally deep messages in their music videos. That's why I do like to watch live performance, but I also like to watch their videos because they put a lot of deeper messages in their videos, which adds to the meaning of the song. And I feel like this is definitely that for me, like with the mountain, and like, but it's man-made, it's constructed, and it's like it's not natural. It's like, you know, it's reaching for the top and like tirelessly trying to reach the top, but they're also sort of in the middle of this dam where there's this lake. They're trapped. You know, they can't go up the hill, they can't swim, or they could potentially swim, or they could try to swim, but they can't really escape because it's a dam. You know, it's enclosed. So I feel like that also has a deeper meaning as well, and it's like they're almost trapped, but they see like at the life of us. Not they are trapped, but they're talking about that, obviously, the influencer lifestyle. It's like you think that you have this freedom, but you're actually trapped type of vibe. And especially what they were talking about, like when people assume that, you know, you've been given freedom and assume all these things that, oh, you'll be given this, you'll be given that, and you could potentially talk about their record label, like, you know, you'd be able to make music and get paid for it. That could have potentially been something that they were told, but then their freedom was really taken away from them because they weren't able to write their stuff, like you guys were saying, and they weren't able to do all these things that they wanted to do. And like now they're taking a stand against that. And I feel like all of their songs are really much about taking a stand against that side of like the lack of freedom that they had. And obviously, like, influencer could be anything, but I think a lot of the record labels, the big record labels at least, they have a lot of requirements for you to do certain things and for you to show up online, for you to show up for interviews, for you to show up to brand deals, for you to do all these things to help market and promote your music, right? And I feel like it's always this chase of trying to reach the top, make money, reach the top. And that's kind of what they're talking about in the song. And it definitely shows it in this location as well. Like, and I feel like I really love when she started rapping though. Like, that was sick, man. So great. I really like this one a lot. And then she's got is she talking on her phone there? Which is interesting. Did she have a phone? Or was that just a hand? Yeah, it's like this perceived freedom that you potentially have, but you're not free really. And that's kind of that's what the vibe that I got from it. Which hashtag, you know, all these can't stand it, fake crying. It's like, you know, they may be talking about other things within the influencer culture, but no matter if it's just an Instagram identity, you know, about identity, about fakeness, about not showing up as your authentic self, the reason is the world of democracy. I parted, met, and parted. It's like, I don't know what exactly they mean by that, what they're referring to, but in my head, it's kind of like when you in these events and you're in this world of like influencers and you've got to go to these events and you've got to like meet people. It's like, I met them and then I parted, parted. And it's kind of like this like, oh, like this kind of contradiction and this sort of like constant battle between like who you really are and who you're appearing to be or who they want you to appear as type thing. And so there, it's really beautiful how they and then this kind of hunky dory day is kind of like, I mean, especially in the English language, when we say it's all hunky dory, you know, it means kind of like we use it a lot in a sarcastic way. It's like, oh, it's all, not everything's all hunky dory. You know, that's a thing that we say in English language, especially, or not English language, but in England and the UK. And it's kind of used in a way that's kind of sarcastic. It's like hunky dory, like you got to be like almost like, so it's giving this energy of like put on a fake smile and be like, everything's all hunky dory, you know, even though you're crying and dying inside because you're having to put up a front all the time and just not, you know, trying to be perfect and put up this front. My advantage is growing. Why is it all so vague? I love that. Push it, like it, check it out. Focus on buzz, like focus on the buzz of it type thing. Or that could be like focus on the buzz, because a lot of people say when you make your own music and stuff, you get this buzz from it, and that's beautiful. But then it's like, they could also be saying that, okay, we still get to do music, even though we're part of this record label that's taken away our freedom. We can still we can still do music. It's not like they're making us do something else that we don't like to do. So it's like you're focusing on the buzz, but then everything underneath it is just like not really fulfilling. You know, so it's like you're on a high that's kind of fake and manufactured, if that makes sense. Just like the dam that they're in, the water dam that they're in with the manufactured rock. Although this is real, but some of this bit here, this is all man-made, isn't it? Because it's the dam. And it's sort of overgrown, and it's like, you know, it's just quite symbolic, really. Yeah, I really like this one, you know. Follow me right now. It's like begging for attention type thing. Like, I really like this one. Let's have a little look at the context of this. I'm intrigued to kind of know a little bit more about this. But yeah, I feel like I appreciate the meaning behind this. Yeah, modern social media culture highlighting the hyper-polished, often artificial reality that online personalities portray to the world. Linguistic wordplay. Miko uses English phrases that sound phonetically similar to Japanese slang to give the song dual meaning. That's interesting that I was like, dual meaning. Chit chat sounds similar to Japanese word chicha. Ah, which means narrow-minded. That's so cool. Oh my god, I love that. That's amazing. That's so great songwriting. Oh my god, hunky dory. That's interesting. Hunky dory day plays on the phrase of hunky dory, capturing sincere images. Wow. To mock the fake perfection of online influencers. That's so interesting. Routine versus reality. The song contrasts the grueling, often monotonous hustle of online fame. Every day, yeah. Oh, yeah, they said routine, with the glittering edited versions of life that creators push out to their audience. Literally, I picked up on that. Yeah, musical style, definitely. There was a lot of classical elements in there with the it was, oh, I loved that. I think that was my favorite bit of the song when she sang that. It features a massive rhythm section and intensive vocal performance shared by Miku and lead vocalist Saiki, and intricate solos traded between the guitarist Kanami and the bassist Misa. I loved the bass bit. I think that was awesome. The song is a fan favourite and staple of their live performances, celebrated by musicians and reaction channels. Hello. For its high-level progressive rock composition. It is beautiful. Like, I loved the instrumental, man. Oh, so good. The drum as well. Damn. So good. Like, they're just so good, man. Like, every time I listen to them, they're just sick. Like, yeah.
keep it like this.
I love it. I love that. And then it is really like, I love that. It's like they're shouting, almost like they're calling for help at the end. And I love how the cameraman kind of goes out and it shows like they're like tiny in this like massive expanse or this world, and they're like, help me. You know, I just love it. And I feel like this kind of song, rock is really great to do with this kind of song, because it's just like very like harsh and like, it's very, there's a lot of elements to it that's really like calling out. And I feel like with their lyrics, it just really suits. It is contrasting in certain ways, but I feel like the passion and the grit that they have with the lyrics and their energy, it just goes so well with like the rock elements that they have, and then also the classical elements with the oh, awesome, man. Another great Band Maid song, amazing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe, join the family if you feel called to, if you like the vibe that I create. And yeah, if you do have a request of Band Maid or any other artists that you think I'd like and appreciate, feel free to request it in the link below. But other than that, thank you so much for joining. I'm very grateful for everybody's support and love. I'm very grateful. So yeah, till next time. Bye.